to kill a whole lot of people. And it's going to be 2/3 of our people that refuse to wake up and come back to the Most High. But Hashem Mashiach Yahushua is very important. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge.
The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. But a lot of you don't fear the Most High. You ain't afraid of the Most High. You don't even know him. Talking about he all love. He is love, but he loves to bless you, and he loves to tear your ass up. Straight up. Give me Luke, hold that, get Luke 12 and 4. Let me let you know what a Mashiach Yahushua said. Because a lot of y'all don't know nothing about fear, the Most High. You don't learn about the fear of the Most High. That's why y'all better gird up your loins like a man, or get a man that's going to gird his loins up as a man, and realize this is real. Read.
The book of St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body.
So don't be afraid of them that kill the body. Read.
And after that, have no more that they can do.
And after that, have no more that they can do. Once they kill the body, read.
But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear.
See, I will forewarn you who you should fear, who you should be afraid of. Read.
Fear him, which after he have killed, have power to cast into hell.
Fear him. That's the Most High. After he have killed you, he have power to cast your butt into hell. Read.
Yeah, I say unto you, fear him.
Yeah, I say to you, fear him, he said. Go back to Proverbs. See? I'm not telling you, you better fear the Most High. Because the Most High said, I kill, and I'll make a lie. But y'all don't fear him. How you gonna fear somebody that you don't even know? You done made up your own power. You say you know it, but I'll tell you what, listen.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge.
See, to be afraid of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. To fear the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, right?
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Fools despise wisdom and instruction. You can't tell them nothing, because they're a fool. Jump to verse 24.
Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse.
The Most High calling you right now. He's calling you. But you refuse. A lot of you refuse to hear the word of the Most High. Read.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
So he stretched out his hand and no man regarded. How does he stretch out his hand? Give me Proverbs 17 and 14. This is how he's stretching out his hand. Right before you. And he's been stretching out his hand for years and years and years and years. And no man regardeth. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 14. The beginning of strife is as when one letteth out water.
Psalms 17, 14. So like it. See, the Most High said he stretched forth his hand and no man regardeth. How is he doing it?
The book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 14. From men which are thy hand, O power, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life.
Hear that? Men, which is the Most High's hand. So he stretched forth his hand through men that's bringing forth his word in righteousness. Go back to where he was at.
Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
So he's calling you. He's sending the men out to tell you the truth. You know your nationality, brother? You know your nationality or your race? What would you say it would be? Caucasian? Caucasian and black? Who's Caucasian? Your mother, your father? Your mother? So your father's black? You would be Israelite. But read.
And no man regardeth.
No man regardeth. Read.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
You have set at naught, nothing. All this counsel, man. The counsel of the Most High. The word of the Most High that's coming to you. To enlighten you to know that we have a kingdom that's prepared for us. We just got to get ourselves prepared. You see? And it's about coming back to the Most High. But you got to learn of him. You got to learn of his only begotten son, of Mashiach Yahushua, which most people don't even know. him. You go to church, they're not teaching the real Hamashiach Yahushua in this Bible. You don't know that. Most people that go to church, they can't stand for so many minutes before us. Cannibal Bible, this is what we're going to go by. What the Bible says, they can't even stand there and bring forth the scriptures as they should. Read.
And with none of my reproof.
None of his reproof. When we check you, don't want it. Read.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
So he's going to laugh at your calamity. Hear that? He said he's going to laugh at you when you start to fall. Read.
I will mock you. I will mock when your fear cometh.
So he's going to mock when you become afraid. So Most High going to be mocking. Can you imagine Most High laughing from the fourth dimension? He said the heavens can't hold him, can't contain him. He's going to be laughing at you. And he said he's going to mock when your calamity comes and your fear comes. He's going to mock you. He's going to be bagging on you. And to the angels, you see them down there, now they're going to be afraid of me.
Right.
All these years I sent my prophets out to teach my people. And they laughed at him. Thought they was crazy. He's going to be laughing at you, mocking you. Read.
When your fear cometh at desolation.
He's going to destroy everything you got. It's on the way. Y'all don't understand? The so-called white man is the Most High sword. He was blessed with the sword. He is the Most High sword. And he's going to get you with his sword.
Right.
2/3 of our people. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He was made for the day of evil. You're supposed to be coming back to righteousness against the evil so you can make it into the kingdom. Read.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
And your destruction gonna come as a whirlwind. You don't want to come back to the Most High. Read.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
When distress and anguish come upon you, read.
Then shall they call upon me.
Yeah. When they distressed and angry and all the problems happening with them, then they gonna call on the Most High. Oh God, please, please save me. Save me, save me, like you have been doing probably before now. Read.
But I will not answer.
He said, I ain't gonna answer. He said, I ain't gonna answer you. Even though you call on me, he said, I ain't gonna answer you. Read.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
You're gonna seek after the Most High, but you ain't gonna find him. He gonna be nowhere to be found. That's why you better obtain a relationship with him before this go down. So I'm here to warn you. Read.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Most High.
Yeah, they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Most High. That's why your laughter gonna turn to crying. Laugh now, cry later. Because when the Most High bring about this wrath, ain't nobody gonna be laughing then. That's why read that again, what he say?
They were none of my counsel. Slack it. For that they hated knowledge.
They hated knowledge. So they hate knowledge, read.
And did not choose the fear of the Most High.
Did not choose the fear of the Most High, read.
They were none of my counsel.
They didn't want to know his counsel. This is counsel right now. Laugh now, cry later. They ain't want to know his counsel, read.
They despised all my reproof.
They despise all his reproof. Come on.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
The turning away of the simple gonna slay them. The things that you're doing, it's gonna come back and bite you. Since you think whatever you're doing is right, most I say you're gonna turn it against you. Give me Matthew 10:34. See, a lot of y'all think this is a joke. That's why the joke gonna be on you. The joke in the end, like you say, he gonna laugh at you, he gonna mock you. That's from the Most High. Read.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
See that? He said he ain't come to send no peace, but a sword, man. What's a sword used for? To cut cake? We just read he coming to judge and make war. Come on. Give me 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. Start at verse 42. See, our people, man, it's sad because we come to you in love of the Most High, which is keeping His commandments, tell you what you have to do to come back to Him, to have a relationship with Him, so that you have an opportunity to see this kingdom that's prepared for you. It's already ready. You can't love this condition that we're in and think this is all that we got to look forward to. Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Sinai a great people whom I could not number.
They saw great people who he could not number. Read.
And they all praised the Most High with songs.
We're going to praise the Most High with songs when we meet Him. This going to the kingdom, read.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads, he set a crown.
That's right. This is 144,000, 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel that He's going to set crowns upon their head, powers and authority upon their head, read.
And was more exalted.
He's going to be more exalted, read.
Which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
That's what we're trying to show you how to. Take off these mortal clothing and get ready for the immortality that we have to live forever and rule over everybody. And everybody that don't want to rule, don't be ruled by us, gonna perish, as it says in Isaiah 60 and 12. Because we got next forever and ever and ever, as the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
And have confessed the name of power. Mashiach Yahushua. Now are they crowned and received palms.
That's right. We don't confess the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son of Mashiach Yahushua. And now are the 144,000 crowned with power, wisdom, and authority. Read.
Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowns them?
Say, what person is it that's crowning the 144,000? Read.
And giveth them palms in their hands. So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High.
It's the Son of the Most High, who is a Mashiach Yahushua. Where is this at? For all you Old Testament buffs in the Old Testament, it is the Son of the Most High. Read.
Whom they have confessed in the world.
Whom we have what?
Confessed in the world.
We have confessed to Mashiach Yahushua, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua. Where?
In the world.
In the world. Read.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the power.
That's right. That's right. He said he commended those that stood so stiffly for the name of Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, to the glory of the Most High. That's what it's all about, y'all. Read.
Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things, and how great wonders of the Most High power thou hast seen. In the 30th year, after the ruin of the city.
Where you at, man?
Second. What are you? There's no 49. Ain't no 49. 49. I finished. Yes. Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 47. So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the power of Hamashiach Yahushua.
Right, so that's what we got to do. We got to stand stiffly for Yahweh Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua. Get 2 Ezra 13. So, Hamashiach Yahushua is coming to judge and make war, to set righteousness on this earth. And this was you got to look at. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Because all these nations going to get together as they already together, prepared to fight him in the sky and on the earth. It's going to be a galactical war. It's going to be a war right here on the earth. Let's read this.
Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth,
Start at 3.
Salakia. Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with
Hamashiach Yahushua. He gonna wax strong, read.
waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
The thousands of heaven. Remember, it's gonna be 200 million angels. Read.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Everything gonna tremble. When he turned his countenance to look, everything gonna tremble that is under him, because he's coming from the sky. Read.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
All that heard his voice gonna burn. Remember, he's the word of the Most High. He come with that rod of iron, which is the law of the Most High. And when he bring forth these laws, they're gonna be burning. All you that have broken the laws of the Most High, he gonna burn you up. Read.
Like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, four corners of the earth. A multitude of men from all four corners of the earth, read, to subdue the men that came out of the sea.
So all these nations gonna get together to fight Hamashiach Yahushua with their army, their navies, the marines, and air forces. Read.
But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up on it. But I would have seen this region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
All these nations, all the army, the navy, the marines, the air force, that's joined together to subdue him, getting ready to fight him, they're gonna be afraid. Read.
And yet durst fight.
But yet they gonna fight. Come on.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword.
You know what it said? When he saw the violence of these nations coming to fight him, he neither lift up his hand nor held a sword. Read.
Nor any instrument of war.
Nor any instrument of war. Come on.
But only I saw that he said out of his mouth.
Out of where?
Out of his mouth.
Out of his mouth comes this sharp sword. Out of his mouth, read.
As it had been a blast of fire.
A blast of fire out of his mouth, read.
And out of his lips a flaming breath.
Out of his lips a flaming breath, read.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. You hear this, sister? This is what it's all about. You hear this, brother? This is what it's all about, man. Either you get yourself right, or you can be part of getting burnt up. Read.
And they were all mixed together.
They were all mixed together. What's mixed together?
The blast of fire.
Blast of fire. Read.
The flaming breath.
The flaming breath. Read.
And the great tempest.
And the great tempest. Read.
And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight.
That fell with violence upon the multitude that was prepared to fight of Mashiach Yahushua, that's coming to judge and make war with 200 million angels. Read.
And burn them up.
What he's going to do?
And burn them up.
He's going to burn up the army, the navies, the marines, the air forces of all the nations in the four corners of the earth. He's going to do what?
And burn them up.
Burn them up. Read.
Everyone.
Now, he's going to say some of them I know, right?
Everyone.
He's going to burn every one of them up. Read.
So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude.
Innumerable multitude. of armies, navies, and marines and air force that's already together in a space station, prepared to fight Mashiach Yahushua when he come back, y'all. So only thing that's going to be left is what?
Nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Only thing going to be perceived is dust and smell of smoke. That's our power. That's our power. Hallelujah. Because that's coming. That's future prophecy. That's going to happen. Now where you at? Where y'all at? You will continue to do the things that's off, that's wrong? Give me 1 John 5 and 3. Understand, you can't just keep doing whatever you want to do. Your own free will. You don't have no free will with the Most High. Ain't no might. Ain't no maybe. You don't see all these words in the Bible. It's direct. This is what he said. Read.
The book of 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of the Most High.
This is the love of the Most High. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. His laws, statute, commandments. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
So you shouldn't feel bad or feel grievous about keeping the Most High's laws, statute, commandments, doing what's right in his eyes. You know? Y'all talking about love. What's love? 2 John 6. This love first and foremost. You can't have no love if you can't do this. Read.
The book of 2 John, chapter 1, verse 6. And this is love.
This is love.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we walk as the children of Israel after his commandments.
This is the commandment. That, as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
Yeah. The commandment that you heard from the beginning, that you walk in it. I know you heard earlier, get Psalms 147, 19 to 20. This commandment that he gave us, the children of Israel. He gave us moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, and ceremonial laws, and sacrificial laws. But the sacrificial law is the only law that's not in operation with us now because Mashiach Yahushua, the Lamb of the Most High, died on a tree for us, shed his blood for the children of Israel. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob, our forefather, of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
The statutes and his judgment unto Israel. We the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have not dealt so with any nation. Read.
And as for his judgment,
the punishment for breaking the Most High's laws, read.
They have not known them.
They have not known them. Oh yeah, but that judgment is coming. Give me Lamentations 4:22. One of our favorites. Lamentations 4:22. Yeah. See, these nations have not known the judgment of the Most High. We say, praise ye the Most High. Read.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
Hear that, Israel? The punishment of our iniquity, what we have done in sinning against the Most High, is accomplished. Listen.
O daughter of Zion.
O daughter of Zion. Who is Zion? Daughter of Zion. Get Isaiah 51 and 16. To prove who this Zion is. Because a lot of people talk about just the land. He can't talk to the land. It's people that live on the land that he's talking to. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 16. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens, and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people.
Yeah, thou art my people. Saying to Zion, thou art my people. So is that clear enough? Exodus 3:10. Getting more clarity of who the Most High people are and who Zion is. Let's read it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 10. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people.
My people who?
The children of Israel.
There it is. Can't get no clearer than that. Back to Lamentations 4:22. Let's read.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 22.
Right.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
See? The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, what did he say?
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He's not going to carry us away into captivity anymore. This is the last captivity that we have to be in under this wicked oppressor. Read.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
He's going to visit the iniquity, the wickedness, the sins of the daughter of Edom, the so-called Caucasian race. Read.
He will discover thy sins.
You're going to discover their sins, how they have broken the laws of the Most High. Why? Because they're the ones publishing the Bibles. They're the ones that have the Bible that we got, right? Who we get it from? Who we get it from? We got it from them. You see? So now, and they set up all these religions and so forth. So he said, going to discover their iniquity. Read.
O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
He will discover their sins. That's why when you look at 2nd Ezra 6 and 7,
the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time?
so Ezra's asking this, and get Matthew 24 and 3. Hold up. So Ezra want to know what's going to be the part of his times. For the time we're in now, this world that we're in now, and the world to come. Matthew 24 and 3.
The book of St. Matthew, verse 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
When shall these things be? Remember Ezra will say, when's the parting of times? From this world we are now to the world to come. The kingdom coming to the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, and the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
What's going to be the sign of a Mashiach Yahushua coming to judge and make war and set righteousness on this earth? Read.
And of the end of the world.
And of what?
And of the end of the world.
It's very important you understand what he's saying. The parting of times, the time that the Mashiach Yahushua coming, which is going to be what?
The end of the world.
Be the end of the world. Read.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them.
Let's see what he said. Let's go back to Ezra 6 and 7. Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
So it's the same thing that the apostle was asking. What's going to be the end of this world we're in and the beginning of the world to come? Read.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born,
Going all the way back to Genesis 25 and 25 and 26.
Right.
When Jacob and Esau were born. Read.
were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
But they was fighting in the forefather Rebekah's womb.
Right.
Read.
For Esau is the end of the world.
It get no clearer than this. What did it say?
For Esau is the end of the
Well,
world.
they asked him when's going to be the end. So we're going to be really the end of the world?
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Hallelujah. Jacob is the beginning of the world to follow. That's why the Most High telling us, man, get up Jeremiah 50 and 20. See, payback is something, and it's going to be with the children of Israel. A lot of you don't think so because you can't fathom that we're going to be able to take down everything that you see now. But it's written in the Bible. Let's read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 20. In those days, and in that time, saith the Most High, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for.
Hear that? Gonna be sought for, read.
And there shall be none. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found.
Hear that? The sins of Judah, they shall not be found, man. Our iniquity will be done, away with. Come on.
For I will pardon them whom I reserve.
He gonna pardon us. Whom he what?
Whom I reserve.
For the reserved, man. Another name for the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. The reserved. You know, the sanctified, the glorified. The sheep that hear Mashiach Yahushua's voice. The elect, the remnant, the election, the few, the many, the all, which is a certain number. All these identities represent 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Go up against the land of Merethium.
That's all I want on that. Give me Daniel 7:18. So he said the kingdom's red. No, matter of fact, give me John 14 and start at verse 1. Because you understand, when you understand, people, that we have a kingdom that's going to last forever and ever and ever, every nation had a certain dispensation of time to rule. You had the Egyptians, you had the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persian and Median Empire. All these are empires, superpowers of the earth. Then you had the Greeks that came in power, the so-called white people. Then they changed the name to the Romans, same white people. Then you had the Renaissance period, not the Renaissance, but the Byzantine Empire. Then you had the Renaissance, 1492 to now, when the so-called white people came back in power. You see? Listen, that's why the Most High is telling us this.
The book of St. John, chapter 14. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High Mashiach Yahushua, believe also in me.
He said, don't be troubled. He said, you believe in the Most High, believe also in him. You gotta believe in him because you can't get to the Most High unless you go through Mashiach Yahushua. Right. He said, no man cometh through the Father but by me. And he's telling us this when all we have is the law and the prophets.
That's right.
We don't have no New Testament. And he's telling you what our brothers and sisters have done since the beginning. But you don't see them in the volume of the book. Therefore, you don't understand. It's a mystery, something that's unknown. Come on.
In my Father's house are many mansions.
Yeah, he said in his Father's house are what?
Are many mansions.
He said in his Father's house are many mansions. Not like what we see here. Read.
If it were not so, I would have told you.
If it wasn't so, I'd have told you. Read.
I go to prepare a place for you.
He said what?
I go to prepare a place for you.
He said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. He went to prepare a place for us. We the children of Israel. That's why we got to get ourselves ready for the place that's prepared for us. That's what it's all about. Now give me 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. See this place? He said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. Listen.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Y'all better hear what he's saying. Read it again.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Many great miseries shall happen to the people that live in this earth. When?
In the latter time.
In the last days. Like we're living in the latter times now. It's a